Hello, Saocain here, and this video is about the Mythic Storm King and the hero loadout, which can be very useful in the right hands. So let's jump into the video, and I'll explain what I am talking about. Warden Kyle has Bull Rush, Rosie, and Plasma Pulse abilities, but you don't need it for the Mythic Storm King fights, so it's not important. Kinetic Overload class perk is not necessary too, but another class perk, Base, is very important for this hero loadout. I am going to explain why Base is so vital in the M.S.K supported build later. Warden Kyle's description is distinguished. This is an accurate hero description if we are talking about the M.S.K support build. Warden Kyle's standard perk, Base MD, is healing you and your allies who is standing on the structures affected by base for 3.75 base health every second. That's not much, but still something. Commander perk has no additional bonuses, but the healing amount is increased to 11.25 base health per second. If you have a maximum level cozy campfire trap with all legendary healing amount perks on it, then you can imagine the healing amount from the Warden Kyle's base per second. In other words, you have a one permanent cozy campfire trap active all the time when you are standing on structures affected by your base. Boom Base Team perk is the reason why Base class perk is so vital in the M.S.K supported build. Base now blasts Steel Wool music, increasing damage by 12% and critical rating by 15 for you and all your allies within 5 tiles. Boom Base Team perk will slightly increase damage, but more importantly, it will increase critical rating, so you can crit more often with all your weapons, no matter you are fighting the mini-bosses or trying to break the Mythic Storm King's horn. Active boom base and proper coordination with the team will make the Mythic Storm King fights easier. The Mythic Storm King doesn't like Steel Wool music, so he's going to destroy your base when he has a chance. The first support perk is Actuated Attacks, and it increases hardware weapons damage by 17%. This perk will help to deal with the horns a little bit easier. Only Tank Penny Constructor has Actuated Attacks perk, and if you don't have her, you can recruit her in the collection book if you have enough training manuals and legendary flux. The next support perk, Base Solo, is not working in the M.S.K support build, but we need it for the boom base to be active. Steel Wool Carlos is the Steel Wool hero, so he is the first hero needed for the boom base. The only way to get him is to progress through a story campaign. The third support perk is Faster Explosions, and it increases explosive weapons damage by 17%. This perk is useful if you are using explosive weapons, and it helps to destroy the Mythic Storm King's crystals and to beat mini-bosses. Demolitionist Penny has the Faster Explosions perk, and if you need her, you can recruit her in the collection book using training manuals and legendary flux under the Expansion People tab. The next perk is Hardware Crit Rating, which increases hardware weapons critical rating by 17. Because of this support perk, you can deal critical damage with hardware weapons more often, which means you have more chances to break the Mythic Storm King's horn on time. Guardian Bull can give you a hardware crit rating perk, and he can be recruited in the collection book under the Heroes tab using training manuals and legendary flux. The last support perk, Maximum Overload, is not affecting the build, but we need it to make the boom base active. The reason I am using Steel Wool Soldier and Constructor in the M.S.K support build is bigger health and shields amount. because I could use the Steel Wool Outlander, but he has the lowest health and shields from all Steel Wool heroes. Steel Wool Sid cannot be recruited in any way, so you can get him in the story campaign only. The first gadget is the Adrenaline Rush, which is the most essential gadget to fight versus the Mythic Storm King. You can heal yourself and your allies, and what is more important, you can revive your allies when they are down. The next gadget is most useful after you will break the second horn with your team. Use Stationary Hover Turret to finish the Mythic Storm King faster. Weapons are significant in the M.S.K support build for supportive and offensive reasons. So the first weapon is Ear Splitter, which is a support weapon in the M.S.K support build. According to the Ear Splitter Spear testing results, it is buffing damage by up to 40%, which is a huge damage buff in my opinion. Armor perks on it help you to survive longer. The second weapon is the Storm King's Wrath, which is a perfect launcher for the Mythic Storm King crystals and mini-bosses. The last weapon is the Storm King's Fury, which is the best weapon for the Mythic Storm King's horns in my opinion. It can be used as a movement tool also, because of the leap heavy attack. So if you have everything needed for the M.S.K support build, you can be an excellent damage buffer and allies healer. It's time to take a look at the pros and cons, so I am going to start with a disadvantage. If you are playing Soldier or Constructor against the Mythic Storm King, you have to be an excellent builder to build up fast if you want to stay alive and be useful for your team. Now about some most noticeable advantages. M.S.K supported build is made to buff the team's damage and critical rating, making the fight easier and more enjoyable. Warden Kyle's Commander perk is like a permanent and portable cozy campfire healing trap, which is a good way to heal yourself and your allies. Rating in this video is based on the performance versus the Mythic Storm King. I am playing Warden Kyle as a support hero for some time now, with different teammates, and I heard a lot of negative comments about my hero choice. But that's just a first impression, because after the successful fight, people are asking me what hero loadout I am playing. If there is no soldier with Warcry ability in the team, then this M.S.K supported build can be not the best choice, but we are playing 2 supports and 2 Link's Cassandra ninjas, so we have a decent power in the team. I am giving rating A to Warden Kyle and M.S.K supported build, because I have tried a lot of different hero builds to fight the Mythic Storm King, and Warden Kyle and my current hero loadout is an effective way to support my team and beat the Mythic Storm King. Final thoughts on Warden Kyle and M.S.K supported build. I love it. Who likes the support role in computer games should love this build as well, because you can support your team by increasing damage, critical rating, and providing decent healing. If you have enjoyed the video and you find it informative and exciting to watch, please press the like button. And if you really enjoyed it and you want to watch more videos in the future and support the channel, be sure to sub. Have a great time and peace out.